come on and do a tag. I see the tags going around and all that good stuff. So this is going to be a natural hair tag. And I have my little questions here that I want to do and everything. And I hope that you all will join in and, you can do a video response, whatever. I'm tagging all of you that are watching because I think that information and is powerful. A lot of times I think it's fun just to hear things from other people's viewpoints and stuff like that. Okay. So the first question is, when did you decide to go natural? I decided to go natural in 2011, around the fall of 2011. And I don't know. I just decided to go natural. Why did I go natural? So the first question is, when did you decide to go natural? When did you make the decision to go? The second question is, why did you go natural? Well, I have a two-part of why I went natural. One, I was sitting in the office with my cousin one day, and we worked together. And she has dreads, and you know how people with dreads have these little bead things that they put in their hair and stuff sometimes. And her hair has, oh my God, her hair is like really probably longer than this. And we were sitting there talking and everything in my office, and and she was like in a chair, and her chair was back like this, and I saw her braids just dangling, and I was just like, wow. Her hair was just so beautiful, even though it's in the dreads, and I don't think I'll ever do dread thing, but it was just so beautiful to me. And I said to her, you know what, I'm gonna go natural. And she was like, yeah, right. And I was like, no, seriously, I think I'm gonna go natural. I'm not gonna do the braids, I mean the dreads, but I really think I want to go natural. And when I went and cut all my hair off, everybody was amazed and surprised because they just didn't think I was gonna do it. So that's one reason. A second reason is because I got so tired of the same hairdo over and over and over again. I could go to 5 different beauticians, and I wore my hair short at the time, but really I could go to like 5 beauticians, different ones, different times over there, and ultimately I would end up with the same hairstyle. It drove me crazy. It drove me insane because there would be times I would take a paper and say, okay, this is what I want, but I would ultimately come out with the same do. So I wanted something different, something I needed a change for my hair, a complete change, something different. And going natural has really allowed me to get that difference. And I could wear my hair like that. Last night I did a flat twist. And just take it out today and just kind of set it up. I could do the flat twist, and a lot of times you'll get like a different style, a different look, what have you. The 2-strand twist, the bantu knots. I mean, the sky is the limit. You can get so many different styles when you go natural, honestly. Even when you have shorter hair, you'll be amazed at the styles that you can achieve. Do I regret going natural? No, I don't regret going natural, but I will say that there are times that I see females with some tight haircuts, and that's, I guess, because I used to keep one of those tight haircuts that were just, hey, it was tight. So sometimes I miss it when I see it. But do I regret going natural? No. Natural hair is a job. I will tell you that it is a job. It's a lot of work being natural, but I don't regret it. The next question is, what has been my experience since going natural? I think since going natural, people sometimes will look at you like they'll do like a double take, you know. Um, but I think it's been positive overall. I get so many questions. Oh my goodness. Being in the stores, shopping, I could be shopping for clothes, I can be in the hair products, section. I could be shopping for makeup. I could just be walking. It's like such a conversation piece. So I will say that strangers just walk up and start talking to me, asking questions, and how long have you been natural? What do you do? How, and they ask, what was your response when you first went natural? How did your man feel? It's like questions galore. So sometimes it make you stay in stores a little bit longer. It does, because it's a conversation piece. It really is. But it's fun, a lot of times just really talking to people about natural hair, which is odd that, so that's been my experience. Just a lot of conversation, a lot of people that probably wouldn't ever even speak to me walking up talking about hair. So yeah. What changes, if any, have come with your natural hair? I think that I've always had confidence, but I think that I couldn't have cut my hair. I could have done this in my 20s. So I think that it really made a bold statement about myself, that I accept myself for who I am, and that I'm not afraid to be, just a natural hair woman. And it is what it is. You take me the way I am or not, whatever. Even in my job, some people know I'm in management. I'm a manager of a huge call center. And when I first went natural, I felt like, when I'll be in manager meetings, sometimes I kind of felt like, I would get the side eye, or, people probably like, because I went to a brush cut, people kind of like wondering, what is she doing? Is she going through something? Because I, I really did feel like, they were probably kind of questioned, because it's not many women of color, really no managers that sit at my table. I mean, honestly, women of color. And for me to walk in there, I'm a woman of color and I'm natural. It took some, excuse the words, balls. I don't have balls, but it took a brave sister to go in there, because sometimes I felt like they were staring at me, even though I know they were staring at me. But anyway, yeah. So that's been a change, just for me. I think it's made me feel more powerful, really. Um, any, let me say this: if you're not prepared to put in the work that it takes on your hair, don't do it, because you're going to have a hot mess on your head. I think it takes time, it takes patience, it takes energy, it takes a lot to deal with natural hair. It's not simply tying your head up, unless you have a protective style. But even with protective style, you have to put on, moisturizer, still oils, something. So if you are lazy, and I'm not saying that in a bad sense, because at one point when I had my when I had a shortcut, I was permed and everything, I was lazy. I didn't want to do nothing to my hair but tie it up and get up and go the next day. That was it. So I will say that if you don't have time to deal with your hair, don't bother, because it takes time. Another thing I want to highly encourage people to do is actually and this, I guess, is going to be my advice, because the last question is any advice. Experiment with your hair, no matter what size, length, whatever. Experiment with your hair. Get to know your hair really well. Invest in your hair. I've seen people that go natural, they don't want to buy products. Well, let me tell you something. If you don't want to buy products, don't go natural, because you're going to have some kind of product. And even if it's like just oil, some people use the very basics, and if that works for your hair, fine. But I will say that if you are natural and you've been, dealing with your hair, and you're upset, you have issues, whatever, keep trying. Try something different. And really, what I will say, I've spent a lot of money, but let me tell you, it has been worth it, because I have learned my hair, and I'm still like really truly learning my hair, what it likes, what it doesn't like. It's fun though. It's a lot of fun. I will say, don't run out and buy everything on the shelf unless you want to try different products. I see a lot of times people tell people, don't do this, don't do this. It's your hair. Do whatever you want to do. If you want to, you're in the store and you find something that looks interesting, try it. Just try it. And a lot of times you can take products back if they do not work, you don't like them. Now, these beauty supply stores, you can't take nothing back, those. So don't even, you can't take those back. But the Walmarts, the Walgreens, the Kmarts, the where else? I mean, because a lot of people are getting Sally's, Ulta, places like that are having natural hair products or any kind of products. You can take those products back. So I would highly encourage you to go out and start just trying products. Just trying different things till you see what really works for your hair. And when you see something that really works for your hair, always keep it on hand. Okay, and keep your products. A lot of times I've seen people like give away products and things like that. Me myself, I keep a lot of my products. Every once in a while, I might give some away, but you would be surprised that some products that may not work for you at a certain point, they'll work later. Um, I've had some products that I tried when I first went natural. They stopped working for me. I went back and tried them, and they worked great. So, it's like I got a beauty supply store of my own around here, but it's fun because I can go and pick up anything I want to pick up and try it. And it's fun. So, anyway, that's the tag. So, the questions are: when did you make the decision to go natural? Why did you go natural? Do you regret going natural? What has been your best experience since going natural? What changes, if any, have come with your natural hair, like with you being natural from within, the person that you are, and any advice. So this is a tag. I'm tagging everybody. So please, respond and all that good old stuff. And you might be surprised because I might just have a prize for um, whoever does the video. And actually, I do have a prize for whoever does the video. And so, yeah, just do the video and say, tread down before. It's why did you go natural or natural hair talk tag or whatever. And I do have a surprise coming up. It's going to end, let's see, I got one that's ending, two that's ending Saturday. So this one's probably going to end like Monday. What's today? Wednesday. Wednesday of next week. I'm going to have a surprise. So if you do the tag, if you need the questions or whatever, it'll be in the bottom bar below. But if you do the tag, mention it and tag the people that you're doing the video for too, because it's fun. I want to see what everybody has to say, and I will have a prize. I'll come on later on in the week and tell you what the prize is going to be. All right, toodles, y'all. Have a good one. Bye.